Back with another video, still sick, still on vacation, but today I wanted to talk about some mechanics of merge tactics as a game mode that I'm noticing not even people at 2000 stars still don't know, and I'm wondering how the hell do we even get to 2000 stars without knowing this stuff. And there are three major things about this game mode that I think are widely misunderstood but are key for actually understanding the game mode and like setting up your tactics on how to beat your opponent. And the first one of this is actually quite simple. It's about how damage to your tower works, because I've just seen today one of the Clash Mini pros. He's like at 2,000 stars, and he just figured this out today. But it's actually very simple. How the damage is calculated is based on how many troops there is left on the player's side that won. So, for example, if the opponent wins with one unit, that means he's gonna do 2 damage. It's the units left plus 1. So if you win with 2 units, you're gonna do 3 damage. If they win with 3 units, they're gonna do 4 damage to you. It's quite simple actually. I don't know how people didn't figure this out, but yeah, that I feel like is, if you don't know that, you might be screwed. So I hope this helps to anyone who didn't know that yet, but I feel like this might be the most known out of these three. And before I go into the second one, I just wanna say that if you find these videos helpful, even though it's nothing like really edited or anything since I'm on vacation, please subscribe, so it kind of gives me a feedback on if these videos are worth making or not. So the second thing I have here is how the pool works, the pool of units that you get each game, which consists of 20 characters, as we all know. But what most people don't know is that in the pool in every game, there is only 4 of each unit. 4 of each unit for all players combined. That does not include extra spawn units like from Goblin Synergy and the starting unit. But this kind of means that, for example, if you want to go for the ranger strategy with Princess and the Hard Goblin and Archer, and you have a 2-star and they have a 2-star, like whoever in the game, you will not be able to get a 3-star because all of the units are on the field already. And that, I feel like it is probably one of the least known things, and I feel like they should make kind of like a tutorial when getting into this game mode, explaining these things, because this is probably, it's so important to actually know that you can't really like be recycling your units again and again and again, and you go through 7 rolls and you still don't get the unit because you can't, and people are doing that and wasting elixir on that. So I hope this becomes a more widely spread information. But for now, I don't see any way of actually getting this information out besides making videos like this. But yeah, keep that in mind next time you're going for a strategy, that if everyone in the game is already going for the same strategy, you're competing with them for the same strategy, you probably just won't have a 3-star. And then we have the last thing, and that is basically how 3-star units work, or even 4-star, because majority of players, especially the ones who came from Clash Mini, like me for example, I thought that you need 3 units for a 3-star unit, right? So you get one at 1-star, get a second one is going to be upgraded to 2-star, and get a third one is going to be upgraded to 3-star. But it's not actually like that, and you basically need 4 units to upgrade to 3 stars. So this basically means that if you want to get a 3-star in a game, you need to pick up every unit in the pool. And the same goes then for 4-stars, for example. And the 4-stars aren't really possible besides with Goblin Synergy, because of the fact that there's not that many cards in the pool. There are modifiers where you can get 4-stars, but mostly you're only going to be able to get 4-star Goblin. And for 4-stars, it works the exact same way. For 4 stars, then you again need double of that, so you're gonna need 8 units for that. Whether that's merged in 3 stars or 2 stars, that doesn't matter. Those all count together. So if you have a 2 star, it's the same as if you have 2 units. If you have 3 stars, it's the same as you have 4 units, and you need 8 total for a 4 star. And the reason why this is so important is that you should not be like, for example, when I try to get 3 star at, like, when I started playing, I was trying to recycle and recycle, and then I got to the unit that I needed, but I saw there was no upgrade, so I picked the unit and recycled it again. But what you need to actually do is put that unit on the bench and start rolling again until you get the 4th one, and then upgrade it to 3 star. Without this, it's kind of hard to get because you're only gonna get a 3 star by mistake. But once you understand this, it's really easy to get like 3 or 4 3 star units a game. And I've been especially efficient in getting 3 star units with Empress. I basically just learned how to play her. I didn't know that. For like 2 days I was playing, I couldn't figure her out, and then today just kind of clicked. So tomorrow I'm planning on making a videos on explaining who's actually better, King or Empress, and I'll kind of explain how the gameplay from then works. But having these 3 tips generally helps you navigate the game easier, and understanding when can you afford actually losing, when can you afford a sacrifice, what kind of strategy should you go for. And I mean, just in general, the game is easier. Otherwise, I feel like why people are saying the game is RNG, because if you don't understand these mechanics, it really must feel RNG. But I figured this stuff pretty easily, and I hope that if you didn't know that already, that you know now, and that is gonna help you in the game. So yeah, that's basically it for today. The game is running for 30 more seconds, so I'm gonna leave you with the game so we can see to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.